What's poppin'? Back with the heat in our usual OU tier. After switching it up a bit for the last few vids, check out the Tyrogue Little Cup and the Immunity Ability team from the last two if you haven't seen them yet. Those were fantastic. Quick turnaround for this one, really busy with work. I've basically been promoted to being in the office 5 days a week. Don't have a lot of free time these days, nor am I getting enough sleep, but I shall be sleeping this weekend, I can promise you that. So today's team, built around a suggestion that I've not done a video with in a while. In fact, I almost forgot it even existed this generation. We got Copperajah today. Let's get right into it. So, pretty unique team. We got the triple AV going on right here. We got nice Chinese AV Copperajah with the Heavy Slam Heat Crash boosted by the Heavy Metal, which will power up our Heavy Slams and Heat Crashes by making us heavier. We got Earthquake because it's a nice coverage move, and Play Rough with Tera Fairy. Now, Tera Fairy gets rid of some weaknesses of ours, including that fighting type. Quite nice overall. And with the AV, I think Tera Fairy AVs are pretty bulky and quite cool. And this mon has a lot of attack. Base 130 is very powerful. We have enough speed to outrun like Toxapex and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. Some Spadef, some HP sprinkled in there. I probably could have put more EVs, but you know. Don't want to go too overboard with this set here. It's not Chinese Mamoswine, right? So can't be pretending that it is one, but it is close to it. It is very close to it. So yeah, 4 attacks, AV, Tera Fairy. Pretty strong Pokemon overall, can sponge hits. We got Tatsugiri. Now, I've run this set a long time ago, I think. And speaking of immunity teams, I'm pretty sure I ran this set on some kind of an immunity team in OU. Some maybe a year or so ago. I'm not sure how long it was, but I think it was for this generation for sure. This set here is really cool with Dragon Pulse Surf. It's a rapid spinner, so we can get rid of hazards, and it has Mirror Coat, so we can try to destroy some Pokemon by surprise. Storm Drain, Water Immunity, pretty cool as well. Now, Slowking, I was actually initially running Chilly Reception, Rocky Helmet, and Copperajah used to be Terra Ice to resist Ice and Terra Blast. But I think this set's a lot better for it, and then I didn't really need to run Chilly Reception. So I'm running AV again for more bulk, and also, you know, we can just click buttons versus certain Pokemon. It's pretty nice. So I like that. And then we have Umbreon, the classic, Wish, Toxic. You already know. You know this Pokemon. You saw the Unaware set on my last video. It was really good. We got Gliscor, which is SD, Protect, 2 attacks, Terra Normal, Facade. A nice Swords Dance Sweeper for the team. And then we have a Calm Mind Sweeper for the team in Iron Valiant. Very strong Pokemon as well. So that's going to be the squad. Let's hop into our first game and see how we do. I've only kind of sort of tested this team. Not too much. Just to get enough points to get some decent games. But question of the day for you all on the topic of Copperajah. What is an object, animal, or theme that you would love to see turned into a steel-type Pokemon? I'd like to know. A lot of broad options, a lot of variety that can be turned into something nice, turned into a steel-type Pokemon. I'd like to know, you know, on the topic of Copperajah. It's taken us a while to get our first game, but I'm sure we will soon. There we go. Okay. And first game up against this Sun team. So yeah, they got Leafeon on the team, which is a very refreshing, pleasant sight to see. I think I'm going to lead perhaps with my Slowking. Is not a bad option. Slowking is going to be extremely useful against the Iron Moth. It's going to be extremely useful against that. Copperajah could do some work potentially, maybe, I'm not sure though. But I think we could probably lead here with perhaps the Slowking as they lead Ribombee. Cool. I'll go ahead here and I think Sludge Bomb is my play. And just try to, they're gonna try to do the Stun Spore thing. They're gonna try that. But they prioritize webs over anything, so that's fine. My team's already quite slow, so it's alright. I'll Sludge Bomb again. doing 41. Now I'm gonna Ice Beam here, predicting Great Tusk. As, in fact, Iron Moth comes in. So now I'm gonna Psyshock here, because I am AV. And that Overheat does not nearly enough. Goodbye. So 2 Mons gone. I do think Leafeon is quite the threat we gotta worry about. Now Great Tusk is in, so yeah, versus this Mon, it's gonna be quite the challenge. I think perhaps Ice Beam here's the play. They just bulk up immediately, so this should do a lot. Yeah, nice damage. And in fact, I believe it puts it in range of a Vacuum Wave. I'm actually gonna get plus special attack if I come in on webs. So that could be cool. And I don't think I need to save this Mon. We got rid of the big special attacker. Dragapult probably beats Slowking anyways. So the Headlong Rush here, we can probably go into... So we have not even used up our Tera either, keep in mind. And I think Tera Poison Umbreon, once Great Tusk is gone, would be pretty cool. Let's Vacuum Wave here now. And they're gonna think they're faster. If they switch out, that's fine. They lose their bulk up. Yeah, nice. So I think that Umbreon will have it in the end, but we'll see. It depends on Dragapult, I guess, but we have an AV Copperajah as well, so not too worried. Let them Solar Blade me if they'd like. Alright, this is Life Orb. So I think the play here is to go Umbreon. And not sure if I need to Tera just yet. I could Foul Play regularly. That does 54. And so they cannot Solar Blade anymore. We can Wish here as Torkoal comes in, and now we can Protect. So heal ourselves back up. They try to Lava Plume. We can go Tatsugiri now, I think, is the move. And then Rapid Spin here's the play now. Or Dragon Pulse, just in case Dragapult comes in. Which it might, which it doesn't. I don't need the Rapid Spin anyways, because nothing on my team is faster than these two. So I'm just gonna Dragon Pulse here, let them Solar Blade. They critical hit, I don't know if it mattered or not. I don't think it did. Even though I have defensive EVs. So let's go into Umbreon here and just, I think Foul Play's the play, or we could Tera this technically, just to be safe. Synthesis, pretty cool. We are Tera Poison now. And I don't know if this Mon can beat us at this point in time. Tera Poison Umbreon is really good to avoid Fairy type damage, Fighting type damage. Just literally gets rid of all of its weaknesses. Bug. Tera Fire, Tera Blast. Okay. So they Tera that Mon. Oh, Air Balloon Dragapult. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're great, in fact. Not bad. So their team was not powerful enough to defeat our team. And so we continue on to find a worthy adversary. Like Copperajah, you know, the name Copper signifies the metal which is on its face. And Rajah's another word for king. Or prince, I guess. King, I think. Obviously. In I think it dates back to like Sanskrit or something. So is the king elephant made of copper. Not many people playing OU, right? Right now? I don't know. Because it's taken a while to find an OU game. Alright, there we go. Okay. So we're up against kind of a standard team, but also kind of interesting. uniquely placed together. Can Copperajah do anything here? Potentially. It potentially can. I'm gonna lead with it, in fact, and go right for the Heat Crash. Because they might not expect it. If they go for rocks here, yep, we can Heat Crash. Ooh, doing 96, close. Very close. I'm gonna Earthquake here and knock it out. So Tinkaton is gone. Tinkaton, goodbye to you. And because we had the heavy metal, it's Sinkaton. We synced a ton. All right, and then yeah, just try to switch it up this time. So Great Tusk is kind of a threat. I'm gonna go Gliscor here as the Earthquake. Cool. Let's think here. We could probably go Umbreon on the Ice Spinner. Yep. I am gonna Toxic here as they knock off. So I don't think they have close combat. It's gonna be probably Rapid Spin as the last. So we'll be able to beat this thing 1v1. So now Slowking's in. We can protect here, see what they want to do. Chilly Reception. Okay, that's fine. Ogerpon's in. I'm gonna Foul Play. They got the Encore. The Encore. I'll go Slowking here. And then this is a threat. This mon is a huge threat. A huge threat. Let's Tera Dragon Sludge Bomb. I think that'll be the play. So big Sludge Bomb. And we got the Poison. Nice, nice. So that saved us. Tusk is back. We go Umbreon here. Critical hits, whatever. Now we're even. That's it. Now we're even. Alright, let me protect here. So now Dragonite's in. We can Toxic you. And then Foul Play here. They don't know about the Foul Play. Alright. Goodbye, Dragonite. And a forfeit. Beautiful. And we got Copperajah putting in work too. Knocking out the Tinkaton. So, alright. Next game. They got a really cool little avatar thing. That's pretty cool. Don't know what it's of though, but we can probably lead Copperajah here. You know what one of my sayings is that if you want a Pokemon to put in work, lead with it. Either it will put in work or it will be a sack, but it still did something. It brought you closer to turn 2. You know? Gliscor lead. All right. I'm gonna switch. Start clicking Swords Dance. Oh, we're doing it together. We're doing it together. I'm gonna just try to destroy this thing. Oh, shoot. Ooh, I survived though. And they did not. Not bad. Let me protect here. Dark Pulse. Okay, cool. Let me just real quick pan over to my expertly crafted Chinese EV spread here. Look at this 333 defense. Magic Chinese number. And look at this. 9400. Probably from the, 52 attack? Expertly crafted Chinese EV spread. Let's go Umbreon here. Let's click Toxic now. They wisp me, that's fine. Oh, they wisp themselves. So I'm going to wish into... Ooh, would Gliscor live though? I feel like it would. Cool, we wish you back up. That's wonderful. Now we can click Facade. They try to Encore me. Ooh, they pickpocketed my Toxic Orb as well. So they can't pickpocket anything else. That's good. And they Encore me into it. That's whatever. Let's go Copperajah here. As they go Tinglu, let's probably go Tatsugiri this time. And then Rapid Spin here is the play. Remove all hazards. That's good. Surf now, I think. As they go Dragonite. So they definitely have extreme speed. So I'll save you. And then I will probably double the Gliscor. And then Facade here. And they're free to Encore me into this if they would so choose to, which they do. Tinglu's back. Gonna go Tatsugiri here. And then Rapid Spin, but they go this mon, that's fine. Let's Dragon Pulse here, I guess. Strength Sap, okay. I'm still doing 43. So this mon is weakened, which is good. Here I could probably go... Could I go Iron Valiant? I feel like I could. But if I go Copperajah, they Strength Sap. If I could go Slowking as well, but then they might get a Calm Mind, which is not good. They also have not Terra'd yet, so... Actually, Slowking is probably better just because I have Psyshock. I'm gonna go Slowking and Sludge Bomb here. I think is the play. We Poison Tinglu, which is nice. Very, very nice. I'm gonna Ice Beam once. And then go Gliscor here. Got a nice little crit too. And then Facade here. As they go Valiant. Okay, this is pretty good timing, I think. This is pretty good timing. Alright, I have used up my Tera on Gliscor. I forgot I've used up my Tera. That's alright. Sinistcha's back. Let's Shadow Ball here. Dragonite's in. Let's Moonblast here. So they knocked me out. That's alright. Let's go Gliscor here. Ooh, that took a lot of hazards. Facade here now. Darkrai's Wisp or whatever. Dark Pulse I don't even think knocks me out. Yeah. Ooh! Expertly Chinese Eeveed. Expertly Chinese Eevee spread. Did I have Spadef on it? Yeah, I did 8 Spadef. Look at that. What an incredible game. What an absolutely incredible game. Yeah, these are some fun games right now that we're having. We are having a lot of fun games. Very satisfied with how this video is going so far. I probably won't make this a super long one because I need to sleep earlier, or at least try to. But I'm having fun. I'm having lots of fun, and I hope you all are as well. Okay. Ooh. 6 threats, or 6 mons that are offensive. So this will be quite interesting. I think we could potentially lead with Gliscor here and protect once because we don't want to get knocked off turn 1, obviously. So I think this will be good. They set up rocks here, which is fine. Let's Swords Dance as they Rapid Spin. Cool. I'm going to knock off here. Try to get some damage, some big damage on something, which would be nice. Let's see if we can. We hit the Thunderous. Ooh, wait. That knockoff did 39 at +2 to a Thunderous. That thing is Fizdef. That thing is full Fizdef. Come on. That thing is Fizdef as anything. Electric Terrain. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Kyurem. Okay, so Kyurem's in. Wonder what this set is gonna be though. Should I Terra Normal? Because if I Terra Normal, then Hawlucha kind of has its way. So maybe not. I'm gonna go Slowking just to scout. It is Dragon Dance. Okay, let's get out of here and go Copperajah. I think is the play now. I need to save Slowking for the Iron Moth, and Copperajah can come in anytime it wants. Terra Electric. Okay, okay. So do I Earthquake here? Terra Blast destroys me. Oof, tough. I'm gonna protect once. Just to get a little extra leftovers back. They do have Icicle Spear. Let's Foul Play. I think I can live this. I am Umbreon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we do live. Nice. Oh, 1%. The 1%er. Okay. Take that mon if you'd like. We have to go Valiant, and we have to Vacuum Wave. So goodbye Kyurem. Iron Moth is in now. We go Slowking always. We then Psyshock here, I think is the play. That was a critical hit Fiery Dance. Thanks, I guess. I guess. So they doubled a Valiant here, which I think is okay. Let's see, it depends. Nope, it is not okay. That's a Life Orb Valiant. Let's protect once. And then, oh, so they're mixed. They are mixed. I'm gonna go Slowking still. And then, so this Mon we have to knock out. We have to knock out this Mon. Somehow. Tatsugiri might not be as useful. So they knock off here. And they Moonblast, okay. Terrain's gone, which is nice, I guess. Which is kinda nice. Iron Treads is at 85. How do I beat this thing, is my question. How do I beat this thing? If they knock off... Okay, let's go Slowking. I think we'll be okay. Maybe I have to Tera this Mon. I think maybe I have to Tera this Mon. And Sludge Bomb here. Okay, that was not good. Not good at all. So they double, let's protect once. But at least we take hits better now, which is nice. Gleam, okay, let's Psyshock here. Goodbye to Moth. Okay, that's good. That's very good. Very, very good. And if Iron Valiant decides it wants to come in and try to knock me out, which it does, I have Vacuum Wave, and I'm pretty sure Vacuum Wave would knock this thing out. I think it would. Definitely think it would. Let's just Flamethrower here. Okay, let's go Valiant now. Let's Vacuum Wave here. I'm pretty sure it knocks it out. Pretty sure it does. And Hawlucha does not get any... Oh, they gave me Okay, this is nice. Actually, this is nice. Really, really nice. I go Gliscor here now. I then Facade. As Hawlucha is going to be, I think, the sack here. Let's just Facade again. I think some of them have Encore, so I'm just going to keep clicking it. Cool. Valiant's in. Let's just protect once. As they Moonblast, and then... How much did it do before? It did... where is it? 75.6. Roll! Chinese! Chinese! Had to summon the Chinese right there. Let's protect here. And they forfeit. Nice! Beautiful game! Beautiful game! If ever you want a Pokemon to live, just yell the word Chinese. Will save you, you know? Just yell that word. But it only works if you're running a Chinese EV spread. It only works if you have at least more than 4... So what is a Chinese EV spread? Chinese EV spread is an EV spread that has more than 4 EVs. It can't be 3. This is not a Chinese EV spread, but it is a signature spread of mine that I made. It can't be this. This can be. This can be. This can be. And this can be. And where did it originate from? Well, it originated from the very, very old Pokemon online server before Showdown even existed, where there was a community in which, you know, the Chinese had its own separate server, the main server had its own separate server. The two of them didn't really coexist in the same environment. And as a result, just like how in history, right? Remember how China was separated by like mountains and stuff, and they didn't really know that there were people outside of China. They thought they were the center of the world. Think about it like this. The standard stuff you see nowadays are influenced based on what people see on the ladder and what works on the ladder. Now imagine a separate ladder where these collective group of Chinese people, they don't see what's going on our ladder. All of a sudden their metagame, their ideas are all so different than ours, and that's how they come up with the intricate EV spreads, the unique sets. That's where it all began. That's what the Chinese EV spread is all about. And we call them that because it matches their style. This video might have to go up on Friday, I think. I don't think I'll have enough time in between now when I'm recording this and when it's usually supposed to go up, so maybe I'll make a community post and let you all know that Friday is gonna be the day. Ooh, Mabosstiff! Oh, that is pretty neat to see. I like it. Copperajah lead. Do I Tera turn 1? Do I Tera turn 1? Okay, I do Tera turn 1. Let's see. Oh my, come on. Come on. You would have gotten cooked. Now you get free rocks. You would have gotten obliterated by me. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Protect once. So they do have Ice Spinners. Facade here now. Yeah, okay. We made up for that one. Slowking time. So they sub here, let's Sludge Bomb. And then we get Psyshock once. Oh, wow, what a interesting little thing. Oh, this is probably Stakeout, so I'm gonna go Umbreon. Umbreon can withstand the Stakeout. Let's go ahead and Wish. And then Protect once. Their Curse, okay, let's Wish again. And then switch to Tatsugiri. And then Rapid Spin here. They are Tera Grass. Okay, that's good to know. Now Slowking will beat this. Time to switch out here. And time to Sludge Bomb for a nice 54 clean damage. We are faster too because of their curse lowering their speed. Mabosstiff's in. Go ahead and take this Sludge Bomb. No poison, unfortunately, but now I think they're gonna play rough here. I'm gonna sack Tatsugiri. Yeah, they do play rough here. Yup. Indeed. Let's go into... So I think Valiant is a good late game mon for us to do well with. I'm gonna go Gliscor here, and I'm gonna knock off. As we get rid of this leftovers, that's kind of useful. Let's double and Sludge Bomb here. So they do have Earthquake. Ooh, that is good to know. And they Sulk here, nice. So they're good at overpredicting. They're very good at overpredicting. Primarina's at 88. Is that a problem? Do I need to preserve Slowking? I feel like with the 3 mons here, it's not worth switching out. And one of the mistakes that a lot of people made when I ran Mabosstiff on a video for one of my videos, I think it was a recent one too, is that they would switch out of Mabosstiff, and Mabosstiff would do crazy damage. It actually destroyed stall as well. So yeah, something to really take care of, you know, being careful of. Let's Toxic here. Would they save Mabosstiff? Would they not? I don't know. Primarina gets poisoned. Ah, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. So I'm gonna Wish as they Calm Mind. Okay, I'm gonna Wish into Copperajah here. Psychic Noise. Oh, right. That's a thing. Mabosstiff's dead. Cool. Very cool. So Weavile's in here. I'm definitely gonna stay in. Triple Axle, 1, 2, ooh, 1. 1 triple axle. Copperajah, good game. Good game. Oh, Copperajah here in this game was so good. Just a nice 1 triple axle. The elephant, the copper elephant, destroying everything in its path. The player off miss was unfortunate. 90 accurate moves, of course, you already know, is just like what the name says. 90 accurate moves are the biggest scam in Pokemon. Yeah, this mon is very sturdy on the, maybe not as much the Phys Def side, but more along the Spidef, I think, is a little bit better, but still can tank things. It has a good base HP. Defenses can be better, and I feel like they should be, but yeah, good mon. Good mon overall. It seems like I have only 2 replays to show you all for this one, so let's just go through both of them. Like I said, I didn't really test too much or save many replays, I guess, just because of my my time this week was kind of short, And as you can see, the replay that I even started out with on the ladder at the very bottom was pretty much the same team, other than like some different sets here and there. The same 6 mons stayed throughout the process, and they worked out pretty well, I guess, in the end, right? We only changed, I guess, the Slowking set and the Copperajah set, like I mentioned, and everything else was pretty consistent. So let's see what happens here. Really interesting team. They got a Sun team with 4 fire types, a Mew and a Ditto. So they Wisp here. I go right for the Toxic, I think, turn 1. That's what I would do. Yep, I do. And getting a Toxic on the Ninetales is better than my Burn, which doesn't really matter too much. Umbreon is a great support mon regardless of Burn or not. Now Moltres, I bring in Slowking and it has Flare Blitz. So that does a lot. I gotta switch out to Umbreon, which is my wall to this thing. They get Parrot here, and I wish up here that Flare Blitz does 54. It does so much damage. And the crazy thing is that this Moltres, you'll soon see it. You'll soon see. I think this is like a really powerful physical attacking Moltres set that is doing a lot of damage in the sun. It's not even locked in. It's not choice banded. This is a regular attack Moltres in the sun. Is doing that much with Flare Blitz is crazy. Now Mew comes in and it's got the Fire Spin Toxic. Or I put the Toxic on it because I know that this thing is probably going to be the classic block imprison Mew. I don't think it has block in its arsenal anymore, so that's why it has Fire Spin, but pretty similar technique it can do. But me getting the Toxic on it means that it can only do this thing once and not again. There's no Healing Wish or anything like that, but they do copy my Umbreon, and they do have access to Wish if they would like to use it, and that is going to be quite annoying for me, because of course the one mon that's weakened right now is Moltres. It is Parrot, but because I have to struggle on this turn, I knock myself out in the process, and they get a nice clean heal on their own Moltres here. But being Parrot is quite nice because now Tatsugiri comes in and just gets the Surf, the faster Surf, and does enough damage to Moltres such that it will die to any one hit from any of my mons, I'm pretty sure. Now their Ditto comes in. I know mine can withstand a little more just because I have the AV, which is why 51 versus 74. So yeah, now I go into Iron Valiant. I know they're locked into like a Choice Scarf, so I go for the Moonblast. I'm able to get some damage on this thing. However, this mon has great Spadef. As you can see here, it withstands my Shadow Ball, and their Bitter Blade does 65. They decide here to go into Cinderace. Now, Cinderace, of course, can sponge Iron Valiant decently. This set is in particular. But Pyro Miss, of course, 90% accurate moves. Biggest line competitive Pokemon. I always say that on my channel. I always do. Because it's true. As you can see, another case of that. Now they leave and come back. I'm just like waiting. And then Ditto comes in. So Ditto has the faster Moonblast, able to get, you know, damage on me. I didn't go Slowking or anything like that because I kind of need that mon potentially. So who knows. But I go Gliscor, and I'm able to tank the Moonblast and Facade here. And I know that Gliscor, actually, if I can get more things paralyzed, is a great, fantastic win con. So they Bitter Blade here, though, as I thought I could knock it out with a knockoff. However, they Tera Fire. So I'm like, oh shoot. Oh shoot. Now, Gliscor's healthy enough to still be a really good win con in the end. So I'm going to sack Copperajah here. Because the Slowking set that I'm running, of course, is not the AV that I ran in this video. It is a Rocky Helmet T-Wave Chilly Reception set. It was one of the original sets that I ran for this team. And so I'm going to T-Wave here. I'm able to Terra and T-Wave just to guarantee the Thunder Wave on this thing, because it's going to help later on. Poltergeist miss. And this is amazing. This is absolutely amazing, because now look at this. I thought because Gliscor, once this thing was parried, Gliscor actually won in the end because of the Protect and stuff like that, and this Toxic and stuff. And I had the Slowking too with Terra Water because of the whatever. But now Tatsugiri can just stay in with the Rapid Spin, get a +1 speed, boost, Surf, or I guess Dragon Pulse here, and then Surf and win the game. And this was a really clean, not clean, but really nice to see kind of clean Tatsugiri endgame sweep. But I had enough pieces, I think. Still an interesting one I wanted to show you all because I only had 2 replays to show. But this one, I got thumbnail text. And this was one of the more recent ones I had while testing. I was kind of, you know, winning some, losing some a little bit. But this game I saved because I thought it was a really cool one to show you all. So this team, of course, the classic team being spammed on the ladder. I've faced it a few times, numerous times. You've seen it on the channel a couple times too. So I get the rapid spin turn 1, remove the webs, and surf twice to knock this thing out. And yeah, Tatsugiri is a great anti-sticky web, anti-Rabombi lead, I should say. Maybe not anti-Arachnid, but anti-Rabombi for sure. I surf here just to pop the balloon, which doesn't really matter too much anyways, but I get chip on this thing, and then I go into my Copperajah. They're like, cool, let's analyze this real quick. They say, cool set. I said, thank you. They said, was that AV or just high bulk investment? I said, AV. They said, nice. So I could have said Chinese AV, but I think that would have been a dead giveaway. It was me. So they say nice. Earthquake, knock him out as the nasty plot. Then Ceruledge comes in. I know this thing is a huge threat, so I Earthquake first. And I'm like, Copperajah is going to probably be useful later on. So I'm going to save this mon and go Gliscor here, which I don't need as much. Seeing that, you know, there's a lot of mons that can beat Gliscor unless I Tera with it. And if I Tera with it, there's a lot of mons that can bypass it. So I sack it and then I go Umbreon here. But they close combat Oko and I'm like, okay, that's probably adamant, I guess. Or I don't know why it wouldn't have been, but I thought I could live. I couldn't, and I'm like, I guess adamant's that strong. So I go Iron Valiant, Revenge with Shadow Ball, and then they power up here. I survive, of course, and then knock it out with another Moonblast, 2 Moonblasts to knock out Ogerpon, knock out Ceruledge. Gholdengo is golden gone, and then Rabombi's gone too. So the Great Neck is here, Raging Bolt, and so they try to Thunderclap, doesn't work. I Sludge Bomb here. I'm able to get a Poison, which is cool, and then yeah, Thunderbolt comes out. I just Psyshock for damage because no matter how many Combine boosts they get, my Psyshock goes based off their defense stats. So then I go Iron Valiant here. I can go for the Vacuum Wave, but however, they have not used their Tera yet, right? They have not used their Tera. So they Tera Ice to resist Ice. I Moonblast here. They knock me out with the Rapid Spin, get a +1 speed boost. However, I have not Tera'd either. It's Elephant versus Elephant. And the Greater Tusk wins with Tera Fairy as they close combat into a heavy slam. And that's GG, it's EV. Right there. So I said GG, they didn't say it back, of course. But that's alright, you know, that's alright. To see Copperajah win in the very end. And remember, we preserved it, right? We clicked versus the Ceruledge, we retreated, we saved it till the very end and Tera'd with it and knocked it out. Just a beautiful sight to see. From this Pokemon, and yeah, that's gonna be it from me for this video. I hope you all enjoyed as much as I did. I certainly enjoyed the time that I have, the breaks that I get. A lot less time these days, but still get to bring you all the most heat content, and I always look forward to you know, reading all the comments, hearing from you all, and catching up with y'all. It's a lot of fun to get your suggestions and make them come to life, make dreams come true. That's what I'm all about here. So thank you all for watching. I shall see you all on the next one. Peace.